Right. This is Landyman's Land Rover 10. Sorry, it's a 110, should I say. He's been doing this conversion over a period of time, and as you can see, he's into the outdoor activities. 33 tyres. I'm just gonna have a quick word with him. He's got a winch on. His name's Grant. His company's Handyman. Grant, he's just about to show us his Cummins engine.
Hello. Right, this is the Cummins 5.9 litre conversion into my Land Rover. I wouldn't say that it's a conversion. If you want to do it, you're going to have to want to do it. It's a big job. Reese Engineering do all the conversion, everything you need to do it. I bought this off an Indian guy who had a water bowser, and it had only done a small amount, 135 kilometres, 1,000 kilometres, which is not bad for a Cummins 6.6 litre. Right, okay, here she is. She has an HX35 turbo.
Which is that there?
She has alternator is off a Transit ice cream wagon, which is 160 amp, which you need for your twin battery. This is with the Bosch diesel pump. The conversion took me 5 weeks to get to making the tunnel, and I've got the engine in. Also, a lot of people I've seen who do these conversions have the long sump which hits the track bar. Well, if you buy you have to get it from America, the Dodge pickup 5.9 sump, which will fit straight on the 5.9 Cummins 6BT. So it's a short sump which clears your track bar, so then you can just use your suspension as it normally works. You have to use the truck gearbox and your yoke, which you get from Reese Engineering, who does all the conversion kit to do this. You need the conversion plate to go from the ZF5 speed to an LT230 transfer box. Your transfer box, depending on what you want to do, but if you want the higher gears, it's a 003 transfer box, which you'll get from Reese Engineering, but I done myself that one. The prop shafts have to be made. Reese Engineering sell them as well, but I went to Bailey's for my prop shafts. It's a good company.
Who did you... Is this being plastic coated?
No, they're just painted by me.
Oh, right. That's the...
I really thought about the engines I was going to put in. I was going to put the BMW Land Rover one in, but and the Mercedes-Benz 606, but they're not as reliable as the Cummins 5.9. I went to go and buy a set of 6 injectors, £54 plus VAT. You won't get them for any vehicle. So really, it's a cheap, bomb-proof engine. She always fires up. It's a great thing to have. She's got immense power. It's not for speed, but for pulling things, you won't get a better motor.
Is there any chance you could start it up?
Yes.
Your dog's here.
Yeah. Get it. Come on.
Is he all right with the road?
Oh, he won't go on the road.
What's he called? What's he called?
Butch.
Butch.
Go on then. Get
There's Butch there. did you?
Yeah, I made all the conversion to go to the Land Rover intercooler. I've done that all myself.
Yeah.
I had to have it to that. You learn as you're going along. It's a big conversion.
Is that standard or have you modified that?
That's the standard one that came on. I just moved it to the back instead of halfway along, which was original.
Right, that's alright. I'll just show them the...
A 3-inch exhaust. You can run your exhaust to your original one, which is over 2 inch. But mine's 3 inch all through. And I found out also that it's actually better on fuel than the TD5. The TD5 would do 230 mile to a tank full, 330 mile to a tank full, sorry. And the Cummins, if you just drive it just normally, she's getting me over 350 to a tank full.
And how much would you say you spent on this conversion?
The conversion for me cost me £4,000 roundabout.
Right.
A couple £100 either way.
Yeah. Well, I think you've done
It took 5 weeks to get it in.
Oh, you can stop it there. Right.
Yeah.
Mechanical shut off. Right, there you go. 4 grand. 5 weeks of work. And you've got yourself a very healthy, strong engine.
And
Right.
you can always get a lot of advice from Reese Engineering. He's very good. He'll tell you everything you need to know. I'm running an air system, so you've got air assist clutch, which is a lot better than the Land Rover clutch, which I had before. It's very good. If you don't want to run air, it's a heavy clutch. So I would advise you to run air and keep your compressor on there. It's a brilliant conversion once you've done it. You'll really enjoy it, and it's got lots of power for towing or whatever you want. Make sure, if you can, but you'll have to take the cross member out. If you want a fan on the front of the engine, normal one, which comes with the truck, you can do it. I've seen them on there, the Dodge pickup there, but you have to have the engine to the back right against the bulkhead, which means you have to cut some of the back cross member where your handbrake is, because it'll touch it.
And if someone wanted this conversion and you to do it, how much would you charge and how could they get hold of you?
Well, you can always ring me on my sign up there. The
Right.
phone number's up there. It'll cost around about £10,000 to have the conversion done.
Right, that's his sign.
I've noticed that when they have the conversion on this, they never really lose the value. The value goes up. Depending on how good you've done the conversion, the value goes up.
Right, so if anyone wants this conversion, it's Landyman, and there's the phone number on
You do
site.
have this engine is a 6BT 12 valve. I think it's better than the 24 valve. The 24 valve is still going back to what I had before, which was the TD5. So it's all fly-by-wire. Fine if you want to do that. They're quieter slightly, but for me, I just like the old school, and everything's cheap. Like I said, the injectors were £58. Well, if you go to the 24 valve one, they're getting on for £150 each. So you've got to think on that. I wanted it as user-friendly as I could. I've run a non-return valve to the lift pump. The only problem I've had is parts, because they're made in China. Even if they've made it, you can get them from America or from Reese Engineering. They're all made in China. And I've had 3 lift pumps on this. I've tried an electric pump, but I found it better to just have this. It's more, it just seems to do it correctly and gives you the right pressure. Other than that, I've had no problems with her. She runs sweet, doesn't overheat. The fans do the job. I still need to do the...
Are these Land Rover fans? Oh, they upgraded.
That's just the. It's just all that is the Land Rover cover, which originally comes from the TD5.
What radiators have you got then?
I've got the TD5 radiator.
Yeah.
People say you need a bigger radiator, but I run it and I've not had any problems with it.
Right, and you've got twin fan at the front there.
I've got twin fans at the front.
Yeah.
And then 2 fans there and 1 fan there.
Right.
And that keeps it nice and cool, no matter what you're doing.
Right.
Even in this hot weather, she runs it at the normal temperature and she doesn't overheat, which is brilliant. I'm well impressed with it. It's a big conversion. If you want me to do, like I said, I'll do it, but it costs you about £10,000 for me to do the lot. But you can always go to Reese. He has them already made up, which you can buy from him. Yeah. The next thing I need to do, my next job on this, is to do the air pickup and snorkel. Because you can't take it off road with it there, because if you get any water in, it'll hydraulic it.
Yeah. Right, well, there you go. Right, that was Landyman. Next time, hopefully, I should be doing my little drive shaft. I'm still waiting for it. It's over 6 weeks now, but that's why I've stopped doing my videos. Anyway, thank you.